Midday Massacre. Trump just made massive threat to anyone who helps North Korea. So by now, most of you all have probably heard that last night North Korea detonated their new hydrogen bomb. This nasty new weapon is 10 times more powerful than their old one and is clearly a threat. Unlike Obama, Trump takes threats very seriously. The second he saw that was going on, he made a huge action that Kim Jong-un is sure to feel. Trump threatened to stop all trade with any country who trades with North Korea. The president shot out a pair of tweets this morning that were very clearly directed at Kim and his regime. The United States is considering, in addition to other options, stopping all trade with any country doing business with North Korea. I will be meeting with General Kelly, General Mattis, and other military leaders at the White House to discuss North Korea. Thank you. Now, it's very important to note that this is also a very direct threat to China, who accounts for 85% of North Korea's trade, while Trump's detractors are claiming we need China, who accounted for $600 billion last year. The threat is actually a brilliant strategy. His acts against the rogue state did not stop there. However, his tweets also called out South Korea for appeasing the North and China for embarrassing themselves by association. South Korea is finding, as I have told them, that their talk and appeasement with North Korea will not work. They only understand one thing. North Korea is a rogue nation which has become a great threat and embarrassment to China, which is trying to help, but with no success. North Korea has conducted a major nuclear test. Their words and actions continue to be very hostile and dangerous to the United States. Some people may be upset over Trump's tough talk on North Korea and their allies. Well, I'll tell them, too bad. Our old attempts clearly failed, or else they wouldn't have nukes. Share this out if you think Trump's trade threats are smart, and Congress should fall in line. Yeah, that's one way to come down on everybody. Just stop trading with them. You know, may hurt the economy, but it might force somebody to do something. It might force somebody to do something to North Korea, like China. I know we do business with China, but there are other countries that the United States can do business with. You know, China isn't the only country. That's just like Canada and Mexico. They're not the only countries. There's a lot more countries out there that the United States can do business with. But the thing about it is smart, because Trump's just telling them, hey, you have doings with North Korea, then that means you're really not our ally, is basically what he's saying. If you're backing North Korea, which China is by 85%, is helping North Korea, you know, to me, how can China be a ally and let North Korea do that, is what I would like to know. You know, especially the last one that they did that went over Japan. I mean, went totally over the country of Japan and landed out there in the sea. To me, that is an act of war, period. I guess everybody's just biding their time and just waiting for somebody to mess up. That way, then they will have the excuse to go in and just nuke the hell out of North Korea and just obliterate them and totally knock them off. I think that's what they're wanting to do, is wait for North Korea to make a mistake, so the United States could have a reason to go in there and just bomb the hell out of them. It'd only take 1 or 2 nuclear bombs and that'd be the end of North Korea. But then you'd have to probably worry about China. You know, I've said it for the longest time, and I'm still saying it. Don't underestimate China. You know, it seems like there's a lot of countries out there that backstab the United States. And China and Russia is one of them that would backstab the United States in a heartbeat. And that's no lie. That's the way I believe. And I don't know how many of you all would believe it, but that's the way that I believe. Because China, from get-go, really hasn't tried to do anything to help the United States with the problem with North Korea. Even by putting sanctions on North Korea isn't helping anything. Comment on this. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Until next time, people, this is Terry with the Patriot News Channel.